Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from Clash of Clans Manual. This is another war recap video, but it's the first with my new subscriber clan. Once again, I encourage you guys to join, and I tell you how to join in the how to join video. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the last war, and it actually was a very close war. It was really tough on the clan because we had some people doing some great attacks, then a few other people who obviously we didn't have a chance to see attack before, and they were kind of weak in their attacks, so that hurt us. And then we also had three people that didn't get their attacks off. But no matter what the problem was, all those people have been kicked and taken care of, and I'm confident that for this next war we have all high-level attackers. So as you can see, they one-starred our top two bases. These were our only Town Hall 8s, and the rest got 3-star just because they were very good with drags, but it was hard to use dragons on the Town Hall 8s. And then what we did is we actually were very close, almost got a 3-star on their number one guy. We had some great attacks, getting these 3-stars and getting the 2-stars up there, but our bottom players didn't step up, and had we actually 3-starred these bottom bases, we would have won the war. And we had one person who was our number 3 didn't use any of their attacks. It was pretty bad situation because that would have gotten us two of these bases 3-star, and all we needed was one more person to step up because we had a number of people with troll attacks or with attacks that didn't have good troops that had awful uh, troop deployment. Just name it. We only had half the players do serious good attacks, but we've gotten rid of the people that were the problem, brought in new people, and I'm confident that we can, going forward, really start to win some of these wars. So let's go ahead and take our number one, or our number two, taking on their number one. We have Mr. Frog. This was a nice attack, and he doesn't have his king. Keep that in mind. Would have definitely been a 3-star with his king, but either way, he's still bringing the hogs. A little bit of trouble getting that lure, I guess. Actually, never mind. There's nothing in this top clan castle, which was weird because this was a really serious high-level war clan that we faced, but they didn't fill the top guy's clan castle. I don't know if that was a mistake or if they just didn't think anyone would attack him, but it was a pretty big mistake because um, now he has no troops in his clan castle, so he's dropping the hogs, using heals to keep them up. And it was kind of weird though that Mr. Frog used hogs to try to lure out the CC. He probably should have just checked, saw that there was 0 troop space within the clan castle, and then not used any of those hogs. As you see, they hit a double set right there, which he loses a number of hogs to, and then they just kind of peter out right at the end here. Now he does have that dragon in the clan castle, which will definitely make its way around and start helping out on some of those defenses. Those wizards are going to shoot down that storage right there, and the dragon, I think, goes to the outside in just a minute. Yeah, it'll start target those skeletons, I believe. Has a few wizards making their way around the bottom, and his main force on the right side. We'll fast forward a tiny bit. So just that dragon's going to be up there. Doesn't hit any seeking air mines, which helped a lot, because the dragon can just kind of sit there and burn everything down, gets that Tesla, which is the last thing it can target it. So at this point, we know it's just going to be time as far as whether or not the 3-star happens. It has a few wizards in there that'll get to the town hall in just a second, and then that dragon is unfortunately going to target the king. Now, had he had just like a goblin or something like that, just for the back end, that would have helped. I mean, so many things you can just point a finger at to say that would have gotten them the 3-star. That's kind of the thing with the 99% is there's so many things that you could have just done a tiny bit differently. Still a very nice high-level attack by Mr. Frog. Maybe don't use the hogs when you know there's nothing in the CC. But other than that, very nice, and can't wait to see what he does when he does have his king in war. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of my attacks just because I thought this was kind of a cool attack that you guys can learn from. Town Hall 7 action here, just dropping a few barbs, throwing out the CC. Now these guys had Valks in their CC, and for Town Hall 6s, 7s, even 8s, this can be tough because the Valk does splash damage, it's fast, and it has a lot of hit points. So one thing you can do is drop a minion on it, take out the wizard, then drop a minion because Valks can't target air troops, and the minion will just sit there and take it out. I didn't have a minion though, so I just went ahead and surrounded them. You gotta do it really quick, just barbs, archers, then wizards, and got down very fast. Still have a number of wizards up over on that right side. So now I'm going to start my surgical hog deployment, dropping my king to tank for all that point defense, then about 4 hogs for each defense, and a heal spell there to keep those hogs up. This giant on this side to tank again, distributing hogs to each defense. Uh, 2 spring traps there, but only lost like 2 hogs to them, and then one last group of hogs on the backside. I thought there might be giant bombs in there, so I didn't want to send in a huge group of hogs because they're only level 2 and a giant bomb could hurt them. As you can see, the giant bomb was actually somewhere else, and I only lost like 1 hog to it, so had a ton of hogs left up, and they'll take out that king. Had a dragon for the back end, and still have a bunch of troops ready for cleanup, and I'll keep a few troops that I don't even have to deploy because I just have so many hogs left. So that was a pretty cool attack. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and we'll look at one more. And once again, we're going to look at 3-star. We're just going to look at Bend. I mean, he's going down kind of low to take the space out, but still an interesting attack, I think. I like this air attack, using the balloons at the low level. So drops a giant, luring out the clan castle troops. I think that's good, even on the air attack, because those wizards can be deadly inside the CC. Now he's going to drop an archer as his anchor up at the top. I think he could just take him to the left, which might have been quicker, but time's not an issue as much on the lower levels, just because the bases are so much smaller. Chopping a few minions to take out these wizards, and as you can see, the Valk can't target the minions, like I said. So keep that in mind. Maybe bring one just in case there's a Valk, because people love putting Valks inside this clan castles of Town Hall 7s and 6s in those low levels. I like this part too. I mean, that air defense is just a gimme on the outside, so it just drops 10 archers or so, takes it out. They actually got the Valk back in the base, but it doesn't even matter because the rest of his attack is air. Now, I think he clumped up the balloons too much, because look, that one air trap does a ton of damage to each balloon. So don't clump them up that much, because the wizard towers and the air bombs do a pretty high amount of damage. They can take out, a third of the balloon's health, and then the wizard tower is pretty deadly too. So maybe spread them out a little bit more. But he has a heal to prevent the splash damage from taking a toll on them, which is nice. Although he doesn't even have to use it. And he'll get the 3-star right here. Just went right through the space, but had a pretty good technical attack, which I like. And it definitely wasn't a spam attack, even though he was a lot higher level than the guy he was attacking. So there was a few other people besides Mr. Frog and Ben that stepped up for us and helped out. But as a team effort, it wasn't quite enough. And the goal was to kind of go undefeated, but that actually died pretty fast. Anyway, it happened. We got super unlucky with a very tough clan our first war.